Hey y'all, my name is Rebecca. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you how I try to solve a little problem that I've been having in my home. It is political season. It is also summertime, and everybody has something they want to sell. And I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say the solar panel guys are the most aggressive. They will try to sell you solar panels and discuss your electric bill through your doorbell camera. And it had just gotten completely out of hand. I know a lot of houses have put up no soliciting signs. I hated to do that. Sometimes they're just kind of ugly. And so I came up with this idea to make a no soliciting sign for my yard during this busy knocking on doors season, and I'm going to show it to you. So come craft with me. I'm going to start my project out by cutting out the letters that I needed on my Cricut. If you have watched any videos of mine before, you know that the Cricut and I do not always see eye to eye. But I did have the colors of vinyl that I needed for this project, and I had picked up a wooden decor piece from Dollar Tree along with 3 of the large wooden hanging shelves, and at Dollar General I purchased a wooden plant stake. I'm going to fill in the 2 little holes where the hanging decor piece had a little piece of twine through it. I'm going to fill those holes in with some spackle. I have purchased my spackle at Dollar Tree, and I have a big surplus of it. I don't know what I'm going to use when I no longer have my Dollar Tree spackle, but I filled in all of the holes from the wall shelves and from the little wooden hanging decor piece, and then I decided to paint them in coordinating colors. I'm using white and hazelnut by Waverly chalk paint because that would coordinate very well with my house. I painted the front, the back, and all 4 of the sides because I did not want it to look unfinished when I was looking at it from the back side. And then I went ahead and painted the plant stake. I did not paint it all the way down at the little spike end. I left a little bit because there's no reason to paint it. It's going to either go in a flower pot or in the dirt. Then I painted where my sign would be alternating colors, like 2 pieces of hazelnut and then 2 pieces of white. I cut the lettering out on my Cricut for the alternating pieces. I used white and black because I wanted the wording to stand out. And that is why I'm painting it in alternating pieces. That way my white letters will kind of pop off of the brown, the hazelnut, and then the black show off nicely against the white. I took a baby wipe and just dabbed it in the paint and kind of brushed over it so that it would look distressed and weathered. And I did the hazelnut on the white and the white on the hazelnut. And I had a stencil. I purchased it from Walmart. It had a nice little embellishment on it, and I went ahead and I painted just a little detail on each one, and I did it with the same stencil but in different places. The top board, I did it kind of in the middle. I laid it in the middle, and I always have really good luck with stencils. I use a little pouncer sponge. I get mine at Dollar Tree, and then I dip it into the black paint, kind of sponge it off to the side so that it doesn't have a lot of excess paint on it, and then I just pounce up and down on whatever it is that I wanted to stencil. I did another design with the same stencil on the outside edges of another one of my boards, and then I put 3 in a row on another. It is the same design, but just in different spots. That way I had a coordinated look, but I also did not want it to be a plain sign. I wanted it to be pretty, but I also wanted people to look at the words and notice that it was a no soliciting sign. Just a more polite way of saying, get off my lawn. No, seriously, guys. I am not a cranky old woman. I just had enough at this point. I put some transfer tape down on top of my letters and tried to transfer my letters to the transfer tape so that I could transfer it over. And this is why I felt like in the middle of this that it would have been easier to have stopped at Walmart, bought another stencil or the letters that I needed to just put on. Because by the time you transfer and you do this and you fight with the transfer tape, dear Lord, you have a lot of time invested in that. And it really hasn't saved me very much time when I've done these projects. I have very good luck with using this wood glue from the Dollar Tree, the super wood glue, and the hot glue for wood, the wood hot glue sticks. I simply put little dots of the super glue on whatever I'm wanting to glue, then put the wood hot glue in the middle of your dots, just a dot, and then put the two pieces together. Whatever I have done this with has stayed put. It has not fallen apart. I've done some directional signs and different things using this, and I have just not been disappointed at all with this combination of glues for an outdoor project. It works extremely well, and I would not recommend it if I had not proven it over and over again yeah, this works. Because it doesn't matter if you take the time to do something and it only lasts for a couple of days. I mean, yes, you have the satisfaction of a job well done, but then again, you have to redo your project. So ain't nobody got time for that. I used spray Mod Podge and I went over the entire lettering of the sign and put this in my yard. My wording reads no soliciting. I know who I'm voting for, so check, check. There's the political thumpers. I know what I want to buy. Check. There's the salesman. And I am right with Jesus, so there is the religious organizations. I think I have checked all the boxes in a very fun, yet pretty, cost-effective way. And other than the solar panel salesman, it seems to have worked. I like how this is versatile. It's on a stake. You can put it directly into your ground. You can put it into a flower pot. And when the busy knocking on doors season is over, then you might not need it as much. You could just pull it up and store it. So don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell so that you know when I've uploaded my next video. Give me a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching Crafts, Laughs, and Chaos.